Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Connolly Early. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
He's a Rookie of the Year candidate in the American League, and it's a pretty tough field this season. But what I've been impressed by is his ability to pitch deep into ball games. They're looking for him to do that today, and I think he's got exactly what it takes.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Here's Adley Rutschman. And we're underway in game one of the series. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
O'Neill with a homer in his last game. Early was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
Got him. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ward in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Whoa. Off the mark there. Ball three. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Taylor Ward blasts one out. His 27th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, second in the AL in home runs. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Henderson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. 2 runs across in the inning here in game one of this 3-game set.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon. Ball two.
That one missed. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Early, a former All-Star, 23 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2023.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Blaze Alexander. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway Park, and on the mound in this one, Trevor Rogers. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. And a big swing and a miss. Goes down looking. Take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Trevor Story.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball two.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and Contreras is retired. Red Sox go 1-2-3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, second inning set to go. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, right side. Monasterio throws to first in time.
Batting eighth, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
Ball one, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Strike one.
Outside with a breaking ball. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Working on a 5-game.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Westberg into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
One out and a runner at second here in the top of the second. To third, Durbin. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
And there's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ball.
1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for the Orioles, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. That one fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Abreu went deep in his most recent game. And now the 0-1. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Hit in the air, right field, and that ball way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 34th of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
One down. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. This to third. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Here's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Isaiah Hunter-Malepa.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Swing and he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. O'Neill with a lot of buzz right now, getting discussed as a trade candidate as we approach the deadline. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here. Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Alonso.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. See ya. Strikes strikes him out for the second time today. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Fires to first in time.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Booth.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. And there's a base hit to the left. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. 2 on, 1 out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher
2 aboard, 2 outs. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez doubled his first time. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Boston, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Alexander.
Early, back to work. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Time to perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 0-1 now. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. Single to right in his first trip.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Looks like he wants the signs again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Jarren Duran.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. As a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
This one popped up. 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Designated hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive whipped out of the left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Up next for the
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Home run number 15 on the year. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 4-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. And that is out of play. Liner, base hit. He's not just hot, he's lava right now. Can't believe they're still pitching to him.
For the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Just missed. Contreras, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway, Jackson Holliday is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways, 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Spray charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere. Really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose. He just keeps making things happen at the plate.
One now. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Fouled off down the right side. The Orioles down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ripped to right. Abreu takes it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
For the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball. Ball 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ripped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit. And that extends the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
No, that's a ball.
O'Neill off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. The 1-1. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Connolly early gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Justin Slate gets the ball now.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
Just missed. Bases loaded, 2 down. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Orioles leave them loaded. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on the move to the alley. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Willier.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Keegan
Baltimore,
Aiken
number
on the pitch out of the
45.
pen here.
Keegan Aiken.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. 1 for 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dietrich ends. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Kittredge, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. And that one moves his feet. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Oh.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. Alonso under this one. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Blaze
Leading off
Alexander.
For Baltimore, the designated hitter, Blaze Alexander. Now pitching.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Cutter Crawford.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Huh.
Right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
So up next, Jordan Westburg.
Strike.
close,
No,
but
that's
called
a
a
ball.
ball. And 1-1.
Ball. Outside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Orioles held in check there. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Westberg fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
For the Red Sox, second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Little dribbler up along third, and a foul ball. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
On the ground at first. Alonso takes it to the bag, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Isaiah Kiner.
2 out, space is empty. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one lifted to left. Ward under it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slap the other way, foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That's the ball.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
drops in for a strike. Next offering is foul back. The Bo Sox holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
First pitch misses. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banda getting loose as well.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets him to chase after that one.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ripped on a line to center. Cowser takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat. He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Kittredge, 36 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got him. 2 away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Coming on for the Orioles,
number
Dietrich
71.
Enns.
Dietrich
Just trying to
Enns.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Nothing doing for Boston, and it remains a 4-3 game. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Fastball for a strike.
Whoa.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him, swinging for the K.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Chop to third. Durbin slings to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Pete Alonso with a rocket.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just a slow ground ball this time. On the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there. But this clutch home run gets us even again. It's now tied 4-4. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 8th. Still stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field. O'Neill on his way over, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Tied at 4. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And it remains 2-2. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just misses. And it's 3-2. Catcher challenge will take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Three-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. That one is inside. Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the air, left field. And a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dietrich Enns departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Anthony
Baltimore,
Banda gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Outside, and that's ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside low. Full count now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the ninth. Colton Cowser now at the plate.
That's a ball.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Making a move at first, and pitch running for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Go-ahead run on base, Jackson Holliday. The next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And there's the ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cutter Crawford done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Garrett Whitlock on the pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. And a good eye there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing, and he popped it off. Durbin. And that's the 3rd out. One left for the Orioles. This game's all tied at 4.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Back now at Fenway. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa digs in now. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Four in the 9th. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Segan Rafaela.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Felix Bautista, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Tied at 4. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. And the next pitch is way outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The 3-1. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Walked him. And after a lengthy at bat, the walk puts the potential winning run aboard.
Third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Caleb Durbin.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boo. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
Bonda keeping him close.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
The 0-1. And ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. The winning run on second base. Way inside. Wilson Contreras on deck for Boston. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Winning run at second with one away here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to short, Henderson. And the way he's been hitting, that out seems newsworthy.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Here comes the
Wilson
skipper, and we're going to see a
Contreras.
pitching change in this spot. Anthony Banda is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Felix Bautista will take over here.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Swings through that one for strike one. Bautista trying to send this to extra innings.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-2. Almost got him. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. One left for the Red Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. On to extra innings. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
O'Neill thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tied at 4. Out to short, Story. Throws to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Orioles with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Go-ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, known for his late-inning heroics. First pitch just misses. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position, and here in extra innings.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. And the Orioles lead one. Score remains tied at 4. So a change being made out at second. Pinch running for Boston, Nate Eaton. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Back inside Fenway Park, on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Trevor Story. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Runner edges away at second. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That one misses. Full count now. Wilyer Abreu waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings. And now it's even up. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. And he dives in with a winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.